Hello, it's Chidi here. Today we'll be making chicken veggie pasta. We will need 6 medium-sized tomatoes, 5 cloves of garlic, 2 medium-sized onions, and a piece of ginger. The spices we will need will include 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of curry powder, and 2 tablespoons of pink salt, but any other salt is fine as well. And of course our pasta, which I have already pre-cooked in this image here. We will also need one bell pepper which has already been chopped, and 2 pieces of chicken thigh which I have deboned, and we will also need 4 large broccoli florets and a handful of basil. So let's get prepping and then get straight to making the meal. I am chopping up the onion. I'm using one red onion and half white onion, but a full one is fine as well. This is just what I had. So I have chopped that up now, and I am going to now chop up the garlic, just crushing them with the knife and then chopping up into tiny pieces. After which I will grate the ginger using a small hand grater, but you're welcome to use a food processor for these steps. I just want this pasta to have some texture. So I have grated the ginger up, and next I am going to take off the black heads on the tomatoes, and then after which I am going to slice them into chunks. I also have one jalapeno pepper here which I'm also going to slice alongside the tomatoes as well. So you can also choose to slice these tomatoes however you like, but I just want these to have some chunks to them. So I have done that, and here are all the ingredients, and we are going to get straight to prepping, which will include putting about 40 mils of, I'm using rapeseed oil, but vegetable oil is fine on heat. The pot has already been heated, so you can see the heat coming through right now. And I am going to add the chopped onion to this hot oil, and it's important to just keep stirring this so that it doesn't burn. So I am going to do that for about 5 minutes till the onion starts to turn golden brown, and I am going to add my garlic and ginger, grated ginger, to this mixture, and I will still continue stirring just to make sure that they all incorporate into each other. It smells really good right now. Now I'm going to add my spices to this hot oil. This will help to bring the spices back to life and let the flavors really, marinate into the onion and garlic mixture. So I've added the cumin and I'm adding the curry powder now. But whatever dry spice you have at home is fine as well. These are the ones I wanted to use for this meal. So I'm now going to add the tomatoes and pepper mixture. You can see the onion has caramelized. I'm adding the tomatoes and pepper mixture. I'm just going to let that mix very well, just so that all the flavors will incorporate into the tomatoes. And then I'm going to place a lid on the pot and let that cook for about 5 minutes. So whilst that is cooking, we are just going to debone these chicken thigh pieces. These are already pre-cooked. You can go ahead to also use fresh, chicken and just fry it with the onion mixture. But I already had these cooked ones, so I went on to use them. And I want them to have some texture to them as well. So I am cutting them to just have some bites to them. So now we will go on to check our tomato mixture, which we have left to simmer for about 5 minutes. So as we can see, that has dried up. It has simmered for about 5 minutes and it's looking really good right now. So we're going to add the chicken pieces into this mixture, and we won't let that cook for too long because it's already pre-cooked. We will just add some salt and then we'll add the chicken to the sauce and just stir to make sure that they all mix and incorporate very well. I realized this pot was quite small when I had gone way into the cooking process, so I had to get a bigger pot to transfer my meal into. But you probably should use a bigger pot from the onset if you're cooking for more than just one person. So I'm transferring all of that sauce into this bigger pot here, as you can see. Then I have already pre-cooked the pasta, so we are almost getting to the end of this meal. I'm adding the frozen broccoli florets, after which I'll add the chopped bell pepper and then the handful of basil. Whatever fresh spice you have, parsley or mint should be fine as well, but I have basil, so I'm using that. Then this is the pasta. I'm using penne pasta, but any other pasta will do just fine. So I am going to add that to the sauce. If you notice, I didn't use any bouillon cubes here. I've just been trying to stay off bouillon cubes for about a year now. So I use pink salt for all my dishes. And to be honest, I can't really tell any difference. It tastes just as good. So we are just going to incorporate all of the sauce into the pasta, and then we'll let this cook for at least 5 minutes just to let it simmer. I also added some thyme towards the end. So we've let that cook for about 5 minutes now, and as you can see, the heat is really coming out. The meal is ready and it's looking really good. It's got lots of textures which I like, and we are dishing this out right now. So this is the chicken veggie pasta. Very simple dish, very quick dish, very easy to make, and also very budget friendly as well. So I just sprinkled some spring onions on this meal, and I'm just going to have a taste now. Mmm, yummy. It's really tasty. So guys, try this meal and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. See you later.